Friday morning on the Free Riders spring campout, having a good time. Tony and I are going to go down to the Painted Hills. All the other guys, they all took off and went down to the restaurant and condiment to Sugar's. But anyway, they'll have a good breakfast here. We're in the Bear Hollow Campground, and just out of Fossil. Beautiful place. They got potable water, got everything you need right here. You always know when you get to your Bear Hollow Park, Wheeler County, that's how you know you've arrived. Well, here we are at the John Day River. And I see, we'll see how many people are floating on the river. Pretty popular this time of year. You reckon those are the Painted Hills over there? Yeah. That is quite a drop down there, isn't it? I guess we know where we're going. There's the road over there. Priest Hole, this is where we turn. Well, here we get to see the local residents. Hi there. Priest Hole Recreation Site, boat launch days. We got the gate closed there. Okay. I don't know, but got a fair amount of water coming down. Back eddy, that's what I was trying to say. Campers, and I see a yellow boat and a blue boat. I think left here takes you back out to the pavement, and right takes you to where we went last year. Yeah, here you go, brother. Look at that. That is something, isn't it? It's even better if you stay on the road. Here comes Tony. Those people have not made any progress on their construction in a year, because we went by here and they look just the same. But I can see some gravel out there. Yeah, if it's up to your knuckles on the handlebars, that would not be acceptable. Yeah, a little bit. Let's see what happens. Made it look easy. Yeah, because last year it was actually pretty shallow, and I was kind of above the pegs, I think. Yeah, we got a berm turn here, and another one. Wee. There you go. Oh, there's people there. They got. You think these cabins are like big condos or something? Or? Yeah, that Big Muddy Ranch. My guys. There's a steam engine over there, steam tractor. Look at that, cars everywhere. Yes, they are full. That does look like a hotel. There's a golf cart sitting there. Yeah. There's another facility up there to the right. And they maintained the old farmstead, which is kind of cool. Oh yeah, the airport will be up here on the left. There's not a wave in there. Oh, great. That is clean. There's some rafters. Oh, they're saddling up. Or something. Working some cattle. Moving downhill out of Fossil to the northwest towards the John Day River along Butte Creek. And anyway, pretty cool down through here. Oh, I bet this canyon gets hot later. It's like, what is it now? 78 degrees. Stanley Ranch. We must have arrived someplace. They got a gate and a number pad. Private property, no trespassing.
Alright.
You ready for a day?
I'm ready.
Alright, what are you doing today?
Hanging out.
Yeah. Alright. Alright. Yeah, Tony and Dar are doing their own thing, and we're just going to go up on Kinzu and maybe out to Buttermilk, but I might go to Lone Rock and then go south from Lone Rock, where they were talking about those closed gates, and see if that's true and see what's down there. You know, this Kinzu Road is really nice. The road's in great shape, and it's motorcycle heaven. You know, you got twisties forever. We're this close to the golf course, might just see what it's all about. Well, we're just a few miles east of the Kinzu golf course on this gravel road. The gravel road has been graded and stuff, and there, you know, there's no chops or rut, but it's that fresh grader stuff. You're just dancing all over the place on the marbles, but you know, it just adds to the fun, I think. So if you're okay with that, it's a good road. There's an old homesteader shack right over there. There ain't much left of it, but it's something. You can see it. It's in a beautiful setting. That cow back there looks pregnant. It's a late calver. They all look pregnant. They're pregnant cows back there. They're all late calvered. They got yeah, they're set up. This is actually a functioning cattle deal here. These folks have their own firefighting trucks, it looks like. Water, all of them stock water probably. Oh, there's a swimming hole there. Well, it's pavement on over to Lone Rock. Beautiful country, cattle country for sure. I bet you that's Lone Rock down there in the bottom of that valley. I guess we'll find out. Community Hall, oh, very nice. I don't think they pumped gas there for a long time. Yeah, don't plan on getting gas in Lone Rock. Oh, you can play horseshoes though. They got the horseshoes out there for you. Nice. Well, we decided to turn south at town, Lone Rock, and just see where we come out. Howdy. Howdy. I wondered where this road went.
there.
I think I've arrived. Oh, we were camping at Bear Hollow Campground south of Fossil. We come up Kinzu and to Lone Rock and I didn't know if there was a road that went on south and ended up, you know, somewhere.
No, there isn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's fine. We can go out to the north and hit those roads and.
Oh yeah, I guess where are you trying to get to, or any place particular, or where you end up?
We're exploring. It's just a big adventure. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful country. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because you could go north go back into Lone Rock and go north.
Yeah.
Then get out, then you'd hit Hale Ridge, then you could end up like Hardman and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you probably go quite a way.
You going to make it run?
Always adjusting something.
Well, I won't keep you guys. Thanks for the conversation.
Yeah, well, have a good trip.
All right.
Good luck.
You bet. I'll bet you see that massive rock right there. I'll bet you why this town is called Lone Rock. That thing's incredible. One lone rock standing there behind the church. Buttermilk Road, that's where we're going. Well, just so you know, Buttermilk Road turns to gravel right on the edge of town. How y'all doing? All right. Boy, you guys know how to get her done, don't you? Well, those guys are building fence. It looked like they were replacing fence that got lost in the big fire last year. Well, the road has narrowed significantly. You know, it's downhill pretty good here, but I wouldn't call it steep. It's still a good road. But rock formations are pretty interesting. It still is. It's getting narrower, steeper. Buttermilk Road, pretty amazing. Need a school bus? I don't think that's moved in a lot of years. Smell those lilacs. Ah, love the lilacs. We're down on the creek bottom now. Let's see what this looks like. That's a pretty substantial creek. Nice home. Shop's been here a while, boy oh boy. You know what, if you had some farm equipment, needed a place to park it out of the rain, you know, you could just back your baler into the cave. It'd be all nice and dry for the winter. That would work. That's some beautiful purebred cows out there. Wow. Yeah, that's a high value bunch of cattle right there. Here comes Mark on his 250. Sean on his 1200. Let's see what's going on at the chuck wagon at Morrow County ORV. How's the pie?
The pie is excellent.
What kind you get?
He's the baker.
Pecan pie, of course.
He's the baker. He
Oh,
should-
he's
Put bourbon in it this time.
This is great.
all the desserts are his great idea.
oh.
Yeah. He doesn't make them with my gym membership.
There you go. Rocking the road. Really see where the fire went through last year. That's kind of a shame. We're westbound on Kinzu Road. This road is fast and easy. It's So looks like they had a dock there or something at one point. Beautiful lake up here on top of the mountains. Hi, you turkey. You got a big gobble on you? Oh, you're beautiful. We were going west on 21, and eventually it just comes to a locked gate, private property, and so we had to turn south on 25. Now look at there. An old lifeboat off a Liberty ship. So I just figured it out. We're on Knox Road, so I know exactly where we are. We rode this last year. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so we're right where we're supposed to be. Yeah, so Windlock Lane, so we're just turning off a notch on the Windlock. Last year we did that in the other direction. That's going to wrap it up for a couple days riding out of Fossil, Oregon. Had a great time. There was a lot of exploring, a lot of good riding up there for adventure motorcyclists. Encourage you to go. If you go to Fossil, make sure you stop by the Mercantile in town, as they have some really good steak. So anyway, look, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.